What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Puma Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator. We're back on the French map. Let's get to it. Hello?
No.
What's
Hello?
up?
That alert was kind of cool.
It was kind of neat. The drone like flew in and dropped off the package. It was kind of sick. Not gonna lie, I hadn't seen that yet. Plugger, good afternoon, sir. How are you doing? Welcome
I
in.
clicked the anonymous name, but I also didn't. I don't think I got a
Wait,
chance to change
I
or
don't-
add the name.
I don't think there's a button for anonymous, is there?
Yeah, you can click for anonymous.
Oh, then just do it for anonymous. There it is again. Okay, so that one's anonymous. That's so
That
cool.
one's not me.
That's such a cool
I
alert.
just bought Stop Talking Mug and 3 other items.
Stop talking fucking 3 other items. Holy cow. I don't know who that was, but thank you. That's awesome.
That was me.
Was that a farmer, Nick? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Who's not in Farm Sim right now?
I was tabbed out for a minute.
Oh, yeah. Yes, please. Please, please. Please. Hello? Maybe? Maybe not. All right, we'll do it this way. We won't do it that way. I'm not logged in. All right, scroll back up. All right, we'll do it this way. Plugger, question for you. Question for you, Plugger. I did put on your mods that you sent me the other day. Is there any other difference here besides the capacity? Is there any other difference in the number 2 or the updated one? That's the question I had for Plugger. But other than that, that's it. I have a great demand. Wow. Wonder how not great it is. Probably not great at all. Not great. All right.
That wind outside's kind of ferocious.
Is a Discord pick? I do see a Discord pick, yeah. I see it. Sure do. You need Plugger to make you a mod. I don't know if he works, if he takes requests, but you know, maybe if you send him some coffee, he might. I don't know. Oh, one will harvest trees anywhere. The other one will only harvest trees on land you own. Gotcha, Plugger. All right.
Plahart60 just resubscribed for 3 months. Another fun Saturday, farming on screen, snowing outside.
Snow,
with
wait.
high winds.
Snowing?
No.
Where are you getting snow right now? Kimmy.
Spring.
Appreciate
Canada?
the 3-month resub, by the way. Welcome back. Kimmy has lots of coffee. Kimmy, that doesn't sound good for when we play Rust. You have lots of coffee and you're not going to sleep, are you, when we play Rust? And Kimmy's going to end up beating me. Oh, it is? No, it's snowing like crazy out west. Montana. Out that way. North Dakota, South
They
Dakota.
need the moisture.
It's snowing bad up there. Snowing bad up there. Okay. All right. I'm looking. I looked at the radar. By the way, chat, if you hear a random noise in my background today, we are getting like pretty strong wind gust here. And it's hitting my garage door just right. And like the gap between the garage door, like the panels, it like goes through there and it sounds like the garage door is vibrating or something. Like it's really weird. So if you hear that occasionally, it's just the garage door.
Hey, what's your wind up to?
Snowing in western South Dakota. Yeah, I just looked at radar. It is definitely snowing for you guys. That's crazy. Crazy, chat. And Wyoming. Wyoming and South Dakota. Yeah. All right. We have rain, so let's just let it rain, huh? And then we'll stop time.
Hopefully with this wind and heat, it'll dry stuff out.
Yeah, it's gonna rain tomorrow though.
Yeah, but don't get
Oh,
away of a good.
Speaking of rain tomorrow, we're up to 90% chance. Remember, chat, it rained on Easter Sunday here, which means it's gonna keep on raining. That's what it means. 7 Sundays, so this will be number 1. Just saying. All right, we are ready to go harvest, boys. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna grab another combine and head that way.
I got a 70% chance tomorrow and a 30% chance Monday.
Oh, we're up to 90 for tomorrow, so. Dark Lion, what's going on, man? How are you doing today? How's it going? Welcome in. Guys, we got our oilseed radish all planted. Look at us. We did get some work done off stream the other night. Quite a bit, actually. Squirrely Dan, Sarge, and I were in here for like hours. So. Jacob, all good here, man. No complaints. How are you? And we did test a few things, guys, as well. We have weeds now in our wheat. We have to go spot spray our wheat. That's right. We did roll 37 and we mulched part of the 32. It's kind of like testing again, just to see, just in case, but I don't think it's going to be worthwhile to do either one. We do have a roller mod though. Nice pink header trailer. Dark Lion, wait till you see a tractor I'm going to buy later today. I got the hookup the other day, chat. Somebody, not gonna name names, might have sent me a sweet Fendt tractor. Heck yeah, it's a hot pink header cart. Heck yeah, it is. Why not?
Highlighter pink.
Looks good too. That's like a bubblegum pink. Bubblegum, like bubblegum shrimp, but bubblegum pink. You know, kind of like that, right? It's all good, man. This is how I know it's my combine. Although, I thought the license plate said something else. Never mind. I thought it said something else. But it doesn't. Well, it is a French map. What does that have to do with a pink header cart? Don't answer that. Left, yeah, if you want to. Feel free. Feel free. Lightning, what's going on, man? How are you doing today? Welcome in. Okay, I was just looking. Everything looking like we're running good today. Good. Fiber is getting closer, chat. Although I think it's just the conduit right now. I don't think there's actually any fiber yet. But they're working like crazy. They're probably working right now. Where's the spray? Oh, left. We don't own any of those yet. Yeah, so about that. There's one leased at the shop for you because we don't have money to buy it. Whoopsie. No, Dan, we're good. I did the other fast time. The 320. We're good. We're good. No problem, Dan. It's all good, man. Oh, you're good, man. All good. All good. No worries. No worries. All right. So, chat. I gotta be honest with this landscaping project up here, boys. It's brutal. I spent $2 million last night because I was kind of learning to the hill tool. I'm kind of learning that, and I kind of have that figured out now. But this project sucks. I'm gonna be honest. I probably should not have taken this project on. We are going to need millions of dollars to make this project actually happen. And we just don't have millions of dollars. So there's that. Last night I spent $2 million in a loan. It was actually yesterday afternoon. So we took a $2 million loan. Yeah, which sucks. And I spent it, and I barely landscaped anything. So not super thrilled with it, but it is what it is. Blue Note, what's going on? Funny Games, how are you doing? Welcome in. We do not have fast headers, no. No. There is a tanker in a shed at the homestead left. That it's like the big milk tank. It's full of herbicide. Not full, but it has a bunch in it. Yeah. Time to call. Sorry, Elon for a bigger loan. Possibly yes. Farming and mowing, nice. I'm mowing tomorrow morning. Blue Note, hopefully before it rains. MW, what's up? So as you guys can see, I've landscaped that little bit. That's it. That's all I've got done so far. We did end up having to paint it all with gravel so we could see the stumps. Because we literally had 3 of us on here Thursday night. And we ran it and ran it and ran it and ran it and ran it looking for stumps, and we thought we had them all. I went to landscape and it was awful. It was absolutely like embarrassing how many stumps there still were. So I went ahead and just painted everything with gravel. Here, we'll look at it really fast. So painted it all with lovely gravel. Just to find stumps. But then, you know, you got like this rock I can't do anything with. So like, probably won't even incorporate that in the field, go up around it. It's just, it's going to cost millions of dollars to make this even remotely decent. So this like hillside here was like 2 million. So yeah, it's bad, chat. It's really just, it's bad. It's really bad. Jarhead, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'll be back. I gotta go help Uncle with some drywall.
All right, have fun, Trent.
Hopefully I don't blow away in this 30-mile-an-hour wind.
Right. Are we plowing the old homestead up? I do want to plow the old homestead up, yes. Speaking of that, we should have to plow after our corn, so we'll try to remember to do it then too. Because currently we don't own any plows. But we have a new mod, chat. We have a new mod. It says Woolrich, whatever. It's a little jumpy, but I was messing with it in a little testing map, and it's pretty good so far. It's pretty good. All right. Hey, Swipes, you're on your way back home. Okay. Hope you enjoyed your trip or something. I don't know. Hope you don't blow away out there in the wind. Everybody farther out east or west yesterday was talking about wind. Now it's everybody like in the Midwest, right? It's obnoxiously windy at times here. Chat, it's bad. Like, really bad out there. But that's okay. It's fine. It's all good. Squirrely Dan, I was gonna avoid that to not call attention to the spot of beans that you drove through the other night. I was gonna let it go and not show it on stream. But you have to bring it up, huh? Picked up your first Samsung gaming monitor. Congrats there, Blue Note. I'm a Samsung monitor snob, so welcome to the club. Oh, no wind here tomorrow. Tomorrow's the windy day. I got you. What's the yield on the field? Yield or the yellow? What? So because we're running precision lightning, it's filling in my yield map on the mini map is what it's doing. So filling in our yield map. You're waiting on your I only have 4 Samsung monitors that are in use currently. Well, those 2 on the wheel setup aren't really in use, but you know, I only have 4. And a spare Samsung monitor. It's not a gaming monitor, it's just a monitor. And then there might be another. There's another Samsung in my house my dad uses. So I like Samsung monitors. Taco in a bag or walking. It's a walking taco. Don't have them. I never made them or anything. I used to get them at this at like the baseball game thing we used to go to. With Fritos and then like the meat and the cheese and sour cream and stuff. Walking taco, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know what it was until I got it at the baseball game. Didn't even know what it was. So yeah. By the way, chat, you notice I'm not using GPS? I could be more efficient than I am right now if I would use it, but for these little fields, you don't really need it. The plan is, by the way, after one more harvest, we could do it right now. Actually, it'd probably be smart of us to do it before planting. Yeah, we're gonna plow these fields together. We're just not gonna include the forest area for now. We're gonna go ahead and make the field up here, but we're just not gonna use the forest. You know? All right, Farm Nick, all good. So the forest area is gonna have to wait for I don't know how many millions of dollars. I don't want to do government subsidy. I'd rather earn it, so it might be a project that we kind of just put on hold. We get out the old hold from, like, you know, NASA or SpaceX, and we wait until towards the end of the map when we have more money. But I still think we can pick up some land. I know we can do a little bit of landscaping here. Those trees are gone. We can pick up some land there. We can pick up some land over here and plow it all together. We can pick some land up. So, and we're gonna have to lime it anyway to make it a field. So, or lime it anyway to plant next time. So, yeah. And your first walking taco, the nice blue note. Nice. Your heart was probably like, bro, stop, bro. So blue note, those nights where you're just like, oh, you know, you could feel it. We were kind of known. We did this a couple times. It wasn't a lot, like a big thing in our family, but every once in a while we would do this. We would have, there was one time in particular where it was like a really big deal. We had a deep fry party, which I know that's like the fat American thing, and yes, it was awesome. But like literally everybody that came just like brought something to deep fry. Just, hey, we have deep fryers. We had 2 of them running it. It was at my brother-in-law's like old apartment where he used to live. We're like, we have deep fryers. Bring food. And everybody showed up with like something to deep fry. So we had, of course, like toaster ravioli and cheese sticks and jalapeno poppers and Oreos. I don't think there were any Twinkies. We had some candy bars we deep fried. We had mac and cheese, like little bite things. Of course, chicken nuggets. There were probably some fries. I mean, the list goes on. There were so many things. It was so unhealthy. But like, it was amazing. It was amazing. But I'm pretty sure all of us should have gone to see a cardiologist the next day. The good thing was his apartment had 2 bathrooms. That was the best part of the party. Cause like it was a fun night though. I will say that. It was a fun night. That's back when the family all got along and we played some like some rock band and stuff that night. It was a good time. It was a good time. All right. But we've only done that like once or something in my family, so. If you tried deep fried butter, I haven't had that. I know where, hang on chat. They just called out a fire. No, that's not what I want. They just called out a fire in my town chat. Where is that? I know, like, I should know where that is. Hang on chat. It's not in my neighborhood though. Isn't that over by where my brother lives? Chad, I'm sorry. I'm looking at a map right now. What street is that? No, it's not that one. I swear it's over by where my brother lives. I don't know. I can hear a bunch of sirens. Let's put it that way, chat. Raise my header. Jeez. Plowing over here, chat. Alright. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Special Pat. Holy cow, buddy. It's been a minute. What's up, dude? I don't want the butter. Oh. Man. It's John Cena. What's up, John Cena? How's it going, man? Wait, sirens are better than gunshots. Well, sirens are usually preceded by gunshots. Oh, cinnamon butter. Oh, Blue Note. Sounds good. What's the game I play sometimes? There's the mining track and stuff. That is called Automation Empire. Automation Empire. Social Pat been looking at mine out, looking at houses. Nice. Afternoon, Bert. Sunny and windy cat. Are you guys planting today, Bert? Oh, it's logging you out of your account. All good here. No complaints. Okay, Bert, I will tell my dad. I know he's been wondering. He's been asking me like every day if you guys have been planting. You love the Puma 19. Ugh. Why would you like those videos? Why would you like those videos? Ew. Yeah, Automation Empire. It's a fantastic game. Fantastic. Look at that precision farming. That's right. That's right. So chat, exclamation point merch in the chat. We do now have Puma Plow merch available. But what I will tell you guys is be careful or hit anonymous if you guys want, because it will throw your real name right onto the stream. If you guys don't want your name out there, make sure you're hitting the anonymous box or just use like initials or something. But we do have merch up. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Okay, Farmer Next. Sorry, I just saw your DM. Funny. About 600 acres. Nice, Bert. I'll let him know today. Jacob, you're playing automation right now. Awesome. Oh boy, guys, we got a working fire with 2 lines off right now.
Oh boy.
Why not love the PB19 streams? Did you? Okay, have you gotten to the end of that yet? When we like stopped playing that map, because that map just turned awful. So laggy. So bad. Well, Kimmy, are you trying to recruit right now? GPS doesn't like hills, guys. That's why I'm missing. I'll clean it up. Round 2. It's okay. 600 corn, 200 beans. Gotcha. Gotcha, Bert. I know I left the skipper chat. I know. No, you would never. So exclamation point merch in the chat, guys. If you guys are interested. If nothing else, check it out. You might get a laugh out of like the stop talking bug. I'm not gonna lie, it's funny. I don't expect anybody to buy anything, but just check it out. If nothing else, it is funny. So yeah, just be cautious about names. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Chat, I did announce last night for those of you that weren't here on May 20th. At like 6 p.m. It's a Friday night. We're gonna start a brand new Rust server. So be aware of that as well. And it sounds like we're gonna have a little challenge between Team Kimmy, which Kimmy doesn't even own Rust yet, which is funny, versus like Team Gian's. So Kimmy might need some more recruits, not gonna lie. Kimmy might need a recruit or two. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going? Bird, it's supposed to rain here, man. Thunderstorm. Rain and storms tomorrow here.
Yeah,
So.
we're only doing anhydrous so far, right where I'm at.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And anybody that does anhydrous around here, they always do it in the fall. They don't do like any spring anhydrous around me. Anhydrous really isn't a thing here anymore. Actually, I don't know. There's only a couple guys that actually do it anymore.
It's probably about a 50-50 split of who does it in the fall and who does it in the spring.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of your smaller farmers do it in the spring because your bigger farmers have all the equipment rented.
Yeah.
In the fall.
Hey, there's more sirens, by the way. Dude,
There's this
non-stop sirens out here today. There's a working house fire. I don't know if you heard me say that.
There's a farmer that's right by where we're working.
Yeah.
His sheds are pretty impressive. He's got 4 of the 8RXs.
Oh.
And
Nice.
every piece of his equipment has a tractor on it, and there's like nothing that actually has to switch.
Oh wow.
Equipment for implements.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's plenty wet, yeah. I would imagine around here, Bert, there were guys that were probably going today, probably, I would say. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really been... I haven't been to the farm since Wednesday. It was wet. I mean, it rained. It rained Wednesday, so... there was 6 tenths in the gauge Wednesday before it rained. And I don't know what we got since then. We'll find out tomorrow morning. But I am hoping, like, first thing tomorrow, we're going to the farm. We're going to grab the lawnmower and come right back home. And try to get my grass and Casey's. And I guess we'll go to my sister's house, too. I don't know. My sister's house is kind of weird because she's getting a room put on. So, like, her backyard's all dirt right now. It's under construction. So there's nothing I have to mow in her backyard. But she still does have a front and side yard that'll need to be cut. So we'll probably go knock that out tomorrow, too. And then hopefully we get back to the farm before it rains because, you know, new lawnmower, why have it out in the rain if we don't have to, you know? I don't like the idea, so. Yeah. Oh. Gotcha, Squirrely Dan. Gotcha. Yeah, so. Oh, our oilseed radish are ready to harvest. I didn't realize they would go to a ready to harvest state. Interesting. Are they gonna wither? Or do we need to cultivate them? Chat, how's this work? I don't oilseed radish ever, so how's this work? Nice, Squirrely Dan, nice. You're out there twice a day, water. Nice. You think you have to cultivate it? Is that, yeah, dang it, I was hoping not to cultivate it. It's ready to harvest all year. I was hoping to no-till into it. Was my thing. If that's possible, then we'll do that, but... right now... lightning, we're still learning. I don't really know yet. I like to lime after planting, but that's just me. I don't think it actually matters, but that's just me. You like, I got you. We have to plow them under for fertilizer. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to plow though either, because that's going to kill my environmental score. So, do we need like a shallow cultivator then? Like, if we did a shallow cultivator, that would still count, right? Because if we shallow cultivate, we won't lose as much on our environmental score. I actually didn't think about that, chat. So we maybe should have planted them later, although we planted them as late as we could, so... Should have planted them in the spring, maybe, to no-till right into them? Should work if we have... Okay. Okay, so Plugger, the dilemma is here. It's November. We can't plant our car until April. You think we can fast time through the winter and be okay? And we'll still get the fertilizer bonus then, or no? And I'm asking a lot here. Sorry, guys. Oh, the Rusty map. We ended up calling that one Rusty. Yes, that was a great map. That was the map when I dropped an F-bomb on stream. Yeah, I cussed during that. I sure did. I said an F word. That's when lightning struck, like almost literally in my backyard, like a couple 100 feet that way it struck. Maybe a couple 100 feet. Carson looked it up on like a map right away and sent me a screenshot, and I was like, yeah. There's probably a burnt spot in that field back there when it happens. Because like, it was that close. And boy, was it loud. Should have it clipped. No, it's out there somewhere, yes. It's on TikTok. Yeah, it's on TikTok. This is the last pass for this field, yes. Last pass. No idea. Gotcha, Plugger. Yeah, so the lightning struck, and obviously the thunder was so loud that like it completely, because like before that there wasn't really any. I knew there was a storm coming in. I was watching it on radar, and it just kept getting a little closer and a little closer and a little closer, and I was like, we're fine, we're fine. Well, 6, what's up? We're fine, we're fine. And all of a sudden, man, lightning struck, and when I tell you, it was probably less than 1,000 feet from the house. Okay, less than 1,000 feet based on, yeah, like, for all straight line out my back door, it was like 1,000 feet away, or less than. And I about pooed myself, chat. My dad dropped a bowl of yogurt. He happened to be walking from the kitchen to the living room with a bowl of yogurt, so he dropped that sucker. Habit, what's going on, man? Yeah.
My parents, when I was still living at their house a long time ago, I was still in high school, maybe middle school. Yep. There was a tree that was struck by lightning, maybe 150 feet from the house.
Oh, God.
I woke up in the air. And you couldn't see anything. It was that bright.
95% on these fields. Are we? 'Cause I felt like our yield was kind of lacking down south the other day, honestly. That's what I thought. I feel, this might be better. I want like, 125 is what I want, but yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. Lightning struck the shed. Oh boy. That's pretty awful. They're, switch bet. You're eating chicken nuggets. They better be Habit. They better be dino nuggies. They better be. Oh boy. Oh boy, Jacob. Yeah, these Northfields aren't bad though. They better be chicken or dino nuggies. Sparks and fire on the roof. Wow. You ran out. Habit, I'm gonna need to have a conversation with your mother again. Be like, ma'am, don't let this poor guy run out of dino nuggies, okay? Don't let it happen. How could you do that? I'm joking. I don't actually want to talk to your mom again. I got really awkward last time I did. I thought she was just going to be able to hear me. I didn't realize she was the one typing in chat. And then I was like, oh, this is kind of awkward. I like Buffalo Wild Wings. Is that what that is? Never had it, chat. Never had it. Just saying. Yep. Okay. What is that strip along there? Why is that one strip so bad with its yield? It's 65%? 70%? Dang. Terrible, chat. Terrible. That in our... I don't know what that is. Why that would be like that. I don't know. Yeah, sorry. I've never had it. I know it's blasphemy. But I've never had it. Plus, if I did, I would have to get boneless wings. I don't like, so basically, adult chicken nuggets. Those are boneless wings, so, and they're delicious. Who peed on that strip? Yeah, that's probably what happened. I don't know. Not sure. So, chat, soybeans. When it's June, boys, we're gonna have some cash.
Summers74 just resubscribed for 50 months.
Summers, what's going on, man? I was thinking about you the other day. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Thanks for that resub. I was talking to my brother-in-law about Legos. And I was like, yeah, dude, I know this guy that has sets for sets for sets. Got Legos. How you doing, Summers? Welcome back, man. You don't like... You want to eat, not play with your food. So, like, you guys know I can't do bones, like ribs, any of that, like chicken on the bone. I can't do it. But chicken wings, especially, were definitely ruined for me after being around. I had to look at my viewer list. I was around one of my sister-in-laws one time when she was eating chicken wings, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Yeah, I said heard. Pretty sure she was eating the bones too. Like, I don't think there was anything left when she got done. It was awful. Okay. And like absolutely just the most disgusting thing. Yeah, and so like I definitely can't. No, that's a hard pass, you know. That's a hard pass for me. So yeah. Right, Chuck? Crunch. You're not wrong, Chuck. You're not wrong. I don't like that idea, Chuck. Oh, that sounds awful. Oh, so gross. Farmer Nick, why?
It's the truth.
Why, Farmer Nick? Why? Right, Farmer, or right, Squirrely Dan? I keep wanting to call you Farmer Dan, like the guy that's on Instagram and stuff. I don't know why, sorry. The extra crispy, it was awful, chat. Let's put it this way, like she was eating them, and like my whole family was around, and all of us just kind of started looking at each other, just like, oh no, like this is not. And like my brother, who's married to her, is just like, oh, this is like, he didn't give us any kind of look, and we're all looking at each other like bright eye, like wide eye, you know, just kind of looking at each other like, oh my god. Don't watch surgeries. Well, I don't watch surgeries to begin with.
I guess the big question is she still a sister-in-law?
Yeah. What about the bones bothers me? Everything, Nikki. I don't know. Everything. I've never like tried to pinpoint it. Just it's something about it. It just disgusts me. I don't know. I used to eat like drumsticks, like chicken drumsticks, you know, whatever they're called, like all the time. I can't do it anymore. That was back. Matt was talking about it on his stream today. Back when Hardee's had chicken, like actual fried chicken. We used to get Hardee's all the time, drumsticks and peach cobbler, which their peach cobbler was banging. Mr. James, hello. How are you doing today, sir?
So, do we want to put any grain into this north train?
Yeah, go ahead. Whatever we get off these can go up there.
Alright.
That's fine. Because, we're going to have a lot of beans to sell, y'all. It is going to be a process to get everything, sold today. Just saying. Can we fill the train with the mother bin? Just, like, not go through the building, just go right to the train?
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
I think that might be something we have to try. So Mr. James cuts grass, and Mr. James is kind of my, okay, I think we need to do that, Dan, on this map today. Mr. James is kind of my neighbor, right, chat? I wonder, Mr. James, we should probably talk about this off stream, but I'm here for it. How much would you charge me to trim my yard? To not cut my grass, just trim. I don't like to trim, but like I love mowing. What would you charge me, James? Gonna be... Yeah, no, true, Dan. True. What's a good price for beans? We sell anything over 3,000. 37 is what we had last time. We sell over 3,000. $40 just to trim, James? My man. My oh, left, that's a good idea. I don't know if it'll reach high enough, but we'll try. That would be cool, and then we can run tippers. Yes, left. Yes, we'll try it. Chat, we have some fun mods today. So what?
James has seen your
he has been to my
yard.
house, yes.
Yeah, he's seen your yard.
But $40 just to trim, my guy. What an entrepreneur. Right, Chuck? Right. Well, then I won't ask you what you charge for my sister's house. Jeez. Gigantic, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Welcome in. I got your wind today, Gigantic. It is so windy here today. Crazy, man. Crazy windy here today. Yeah, we'll try that transfer auger thing. I don't know if it'll reach high enough, though. If it doesn't, we could always take our yellow auger to the train. And use that.
You're talking about the little red one, right?
No, I'm talking about the one in that pack that I put on here.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Yes, we put a whole. I put mods on this server the other day, chat. I might have been up till 3 o'clock in the morning loading farm sim and quitting farm sim and loading farm sim. Yeah, it's windy for you, Gigantic. I got you, man. Yeah, true. True. Landscape. No, I'm not. I'm done landscaping. Habit. I spent $2 million last night and I have like 4%, maybe 3%, maybe 1% done of what I need to do.
This thing's cool.
Okay. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Need a kite.
Now, only if you could, you could just drive a truck straight over it.
That would be way cool. So chat, I added this pack. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. It starts with a P, which that P is really weird looking, but like we're gonna go with it. So what we're talking about is this thing right here. And basically you unfold the auger and then you can back your trucks right up to that and dump in it. It's kind of like a transfer thing, right? You're trying to play SnowRunners today? Nice. Did it make you motion sick? Gigantic? But what I'm thinking with this is we put this up over the train and then back our, well, we can probably haul like to it with an auger too. Auger wagon and stuff. But we're actually thinking about this for like lime. We can haul lime with like, say, the big red semi trailer, the 3-in-1, back it up to here and boom, lime spreader, and like have this operation by your field. Or I mean, we can always put lime in an auger wagon, but that's not as real. This wouldn't be real either to run lime through. Unless that's a conveyor, but I think it's actually an auger. Looks like an auger. So, no, definitely it's an auger. So, that wouldn't actually be a thing, but use your imagination, Chad. It's farm sim.
So are we done with the harvest then?
We are done with harvest, yes. A little bit, but I got you. I got you. It's definitely. Oh, hello. Hi, Dan. It's definitely a game, Gigantic, that'll test or teach you patience. If you don't really have, I don't know about your son there, but like Carson can't play it. He can't play it. You motion safe playing SnowRunner. I don't think SnowRunner runs at enough frames. Talk about full set, yeah. I don't think SnowRunner runs. It runs at like 25 frames. And I've got a beast of a computer, and it makes my computer work hard. Of course, I do have my graphics turned up like all the way on that game, like all the way. But it, I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't. It kind of starts to give me a headache after a while. Honestly, playing that game too long. So, but I like the game, so it needs to run faster. Exactly. I think that's what it is, Gigantic. It just doesn't run it at quite enough frames. Gonna be able to get that? No. Not. Was that the end of Chuck playing SnowRunner? Was that the end, Chuck? Oh man, that game, it's a ton of fun, but it can be so frustrating at the same time. But when you actually like accomplish something, you're just like, yeah, dude, this is awesome. This is the best thing ever.
A push.
You stuck?
Add this dang light pole. It's right at the entrance of the.
I gotcha. You need help? Or are you good?
Yeah, I'm gonna need help.
On my way. And you found mods, right, Chuck? Yeah, there's a reason I don't use like stock trucks anymore. You know, they're fine, but other ones are so much better. That modded truck I run so much better. Like, that's all there is to it. You know, it's just so much better. All right, where are we stuck? You're stuck on that light pole?
Yep.
How about now?
Not no more.
I need a new feeder house, but we're good.
Thank you, sir. I need a new rear end of
You
the
know,
trailer.
it'll buff out. Thanks for the follow. Do appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going?
Good thing it's not a chrome trailer.
All right. We can. Yeah, we'll take some loan to buy lime. That's fine. Let's work on that thing we were talking about. I'll bring a trailer of lime up here. We'll set up that operation. So actually, okay, Farmer Nick, you want to drop your trailer off and then go to the shop.
All right.
We'll pick up the red trailer. We'll fill the lime that's in the auger wagon into that red trailer. And then we'll need another tractor to the shop. Or a tractor to the shop to pick up the auger thing. What we'll need. In-cab SnowRunner? No. In-cab's terrible. In-cab is horrible. I don't like it at all. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. Left has a point. Let me plow the fields together. Definitely. Okay. Dan's going to get the auger. Okay. Yeah, let me plow together before we do anything. So I'll grab a tractor, head to the shop, and grab that plow. We're going to end up probably taking our other $1 million out loan. We worked so hard last week to pay that back, but...
Look at our storage, so...
I know. We have soybean money. We have lots and lots of soybean money.
Yeah.
So we're good there. All 4 lime spreaders are full as well. Okay, Dan. Awesome. Slap a little rusties. You too can look like me. Ka-chow. There you go, chat. How about that one, chat? Huh? That was good, right? Rusties. Oh, man. Flip. I didn't hit the button. Sorry. We pay it all off before buying anything else yet. Good luck with that. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Cluster. Hello. Traffic jam. Oh, actually, let's go in that way. Park like the other two are parked. Hey, Mickey, there's a shed there, bro.
I'm kind of surprised Dan doesn't use his tractor he's got on here.
The damn special.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I need a pretty healthy tractor. Pretty healthy tractor. This'll work. This has been my go-to workhorse on the farm. This go around. It's kind of weird. This Steiger. Okay, there's a shed there, chat. Dang it! I just made fun of Mickey too. Dang it! Karma is a biscuit.
Yeah, you know what they say about karma.
Lots of things. I'll use it for plowing there, Dan. Okay. You're a case man now. Salva New Holland. Off with its head. Wait. Mickey, just hang on. You're gonna offload that into Farmer Nick's trailer, and then Farmer Nick can fill up the rest of the way. I don't want to end up with a bunch of lime in a trailer, although we'll probably end up using it, so.
I mean, if it's the 3-in-1, it's not like a huge deal.
I know, it's a big trailer. But it's all good. No, the 3-in-1 can stay full of lime. That's fine.
Right.
But he's got an auger wagon right now that has lime.
Yeah.
So we'll offload that into the 3-in-1. We'll choose that. Yep. All right, while we're driving, chat, let's borrows the money. Although I'm gonna have to exit out here really fast because I'm driving towards the river. Oh, we're good. Then I turn my tractor off. I have G keys on this keyboard, right?
Yeah.
Extra keys, basically, chat. And instead of having to move my hand all the way across to enter to turn on, you know, a tratter, I have it set to my G5, which is like the farthest bottom left G key on the keyboard. And sometimes I put my hand on the keyboard and it's not quite in the right spot. And, well, you know, stuff happens, right, chat? Turn my tractor off.
When I'm sitting back in my chair, and I'll put my keyboard on my lap so I don't have to, you know, I can relax a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I have a button right at the right top edge of my keyboard for a calculator.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'll move my leg and I'll hit it underneath, hit that off the bottom side of the desk. It's so annoying.
So, Habit, I do know that there's a mod out there for that, but we're trying to be responsible farmers and pay back our... Can't even say it without, like, you know, wanting to vomit. We're gonna black those suckers out. Yes, sir. All right, Farmer Nick, there's your trailer. And then we need the little transfer doodad. Oh, that's 100 grand by itself. Oh my god. Well, you know, we're in the business to spend money, right?
Oh, hey, I don't have to worry about that button no more.
And wait, what'd you do?
I popped it off with a spoon.
Well, all right. Makes sense. All right. No, Habit, you did not. Oh, that looks like it'll go plenty high for the train, right? Sweet. Hands got an auger. All right, so Farmer Nick, go top off your trailer.
All right.
Dan, head up north somewhere. And then anybody else that's free, grab a tractor and a lime spreader, basically. Technically, Dan should be able just to park it and then... Right? They'd be able just to park that and then be able to dump into it. All right, we're going this way, though, chat. I'm not driving through town with this rig. Not happening, chat. Has its own engine. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Oh, man, there's a bridge there, Mickey.
Habit. That's not. You're nowhere near what the secret mod actually is. There, Habit. Hopefully, and I know I've said this like 1,000 times by now regarding the secret mod. Hopefully that will play out soon. I really, really hope it will. Steven, just remember to either click, if you're going to order, I'm not saying you have to, this is for everybody. If you guys order the merch, if nothing else, check it out. Click the link, check it out. I think you guys will get a kick out of some of it. The stop talking mug and sticker. Anyway, if you guys are going to order it, make sure you either put anonymous on there. You can click an anonymous box or use like initials or something, because it will put your real name on stream. And I know not everybody wants their first and last name like out there, you know. So if you guys are interested, like I said, nobody has to order. I don't expect anybody to, but we finally decided to turn it on. Basically, I was like, Carson, turn it on. He's like, all right, bet. That's how the conversation went last night. So yeah, just saying. And it's a really cool alert with a drone and everything. Should buy a smart sprayer. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Although we need like a herd of these smart sprayers, actually. It's like 100 grand a piece, you know, 92,000. By the way, Steven, I did see your whisper this morning. The Mexican pizza's coming back to Taco Bell. I saw that. That was awesome.
Wait, those things only do 1 mile per hour?
The what?
The smart sprayers.
What about them?
They're slow?
Very.
Ugh.
Yeah. So I tried putting that adjust like work speed mod.
Yeah.
But I couldn't join the server with that mod on. That mod's broken right now.
Oh.
So when they fix that mod, I will get that mod on here. And people will see the other name that you use. What, are you anonymous, Steven? Are you anonymous? I don't know, bro. But yeah, just don't just be aware, because I know it's happened in the past where somebody like puts their name out there and didn't really mean to. So just be aware of it, chat. That's all I'm saying. All right. But I do appreciate you guys, anybody who's actually like looking into it and stuff, you know? Anybody that orders. Is this not? Oh, it is plowing. I just didn't. Yeah, no patience. Sorry. No patience. All right. And we're not going for perfection here, chat. We're just going for some more field. That's all. Just going for more field. Your other name you used, Steven, is probably like biggest Britney Spears fan 101 or something, right? That's probably your alt name. Are we aware of a typo? No, Chuck. Was there's a typo? Uh-oh. What's it say? That's all Carson. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Throw him under the bus. Which product is it, Chuck? Wait, is there descriptions on this stuff? Where do you see a description? Oh, like when you go in there. I don't know if... I don't know. Chuck, I don't know. Vigorous Bull, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Welcome in. The t-shirt one. You can't type it here. What? I mean, Chuck, you can. It'll just get flagged. That's all. Actually, yeah, you can. People. Chuck, you're gonna have to send me more context here. You're gonna have to send me more context. The women's tee. Okay. Does it really? Does it really? I don't think, I don't know that Carson... I don't think Carson wrote these product descriptions. I'm going to be honest. Oh, you mean up here? Wait, hang on. Thank you.
SL just bought logo shirt.
SL, thanks for buying the logo shirt, whoever you are. Thank you. What? Chuck, it does. Why is that a thing? Why? Why does it say that, Chuck? Chuck? I don't think that's something that Carson did, though. I'm gonna be honest. Oh. Oh yeah, we need to move that away. I think Farmer Next BRB though, did. I don't know why. Hang on, chat. We gotta look into this. I have to investigate, chat. Hang on. I don't think that's something that Carson, why does it say that? I don't think that's something that Carson set up. I think that's literally, no, I think that's literally, I think that's literally something on their end. This is the wrong, I'm on the wrong website. Hang on, chat. Chat, I'm trying to get to the bottom of this right now. This is embarrassing. Where is my stream elements on this computer? There it is. Why does it say that? There's stream elements. Sorry, it's elements merch, not labs. Elements. I really don't think this is like an us issue though. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going? Okay, hang on. If I go to add a product, and that's on the women's t-shirt. I don't think that we get to add that. Maybe we do. Let me customize what we have there. Thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate y'all. Sorry, I'm investigating an issue on my end with this edit. I don't see anywhere where it says like what we get to call it. It says it up there, but I don't think we get to next. Oh, it does. That's totally a Carson thing, chat. Carson literally did that, chat. Oh no. That's why would Carson, I wonder if he did that on purpose, chat. It totally does though. Okay, hang on. I'm fixing it, chat. Chuck, thank you for bringing this to my attention. But I had no idea. I'm gonna be honest. Hang on, I'm fixing it though. I'm fixing. Oh my god. Hang on, we'll put this. That looks better. Alright, hang on now. If we refresh, it might be out of there. Mr. Rob, I did see your message. I can get you mods, yes. I'm currently looking for a new right-hand man. Blues listed as Heather True Royal. That could be the right color. Oh my god. Okay. Is that better now, chat? Is that better? I mean, it doesn't say. Refresh your page, chat. Refresh your page. I can't believe he did that, chat. I can't believe he did that. Oh, that boy, man. Chat, that is Oklahoma public education for you right there. Thank you, Chuck, for catching up. You screenshot it? Okay, screenshot it, send it to Carson and be like, question mark? Time to dock it. He actually does get paid, huh? But it's not zero. It's not zero. He does get paid. Time to dock it, though? I agree. I do agree. My God. That boy, I tell you. Rob, I will get you mods here in just a second, by the way. Sorry, I'm distracted by Carson's inability to spell common words. Chuck, are you looking for a new job? How are you at editing videos? What's this doing to our environmental score, by the way? Chat. 70? Are they doing anything okay? Oh, man. I didn't even... Yeah, I guess I should have, like, looked at it all, huh? My bad. Are we buying the whole map? Eventually, yes. We like to plow as many fields together as possible as well. That's kind of the Puma plow way. So that's what we're doing currently. Eventually, where that used to be the forest up there, that'll all get plowed out eventually. That's going to require several $1 million in landscaping, though. So that project's going to have to wait a little while. Just saying. Bigger as Bull, hello. I'm glad you joined just in time for that too, buddy. All right, I think I need to do a little landscaping out here yet, chat. I haven't done it yet. I don't think I did this last night over here. Just a little bit. There were a few trees out here. And, yeah, the ground's a little uneven, so... For some reason, they planted all the trees on this map, or not all of them, but a lot of them, up on little hills. And, yeah, very annoying. So actually the brush chipper on a, wheel loader is what I ended up using for a majority of the trees and the stumps and stuff. Black Cat actually stayed in Thursday and finished cutting all the trees down for us. Which was very kind of Black Cat to do that for us. So, yeah. He took care of that, and then I came back in Thursday night with Sarge and Squirrely Dan, and we worked on stumps and that stuff, and then I was in here yesterday for a little bit doing some landscaping. Spent about $2 million on landscaping, chat. Not really thrilled with that, but is what it is. Unfortunately, chat. Is what it... I can't believe he did that, chat. I'm so sorry. Chuck, thank you again. Bringing that to my attention. Should have,
Sorry, Dan.
looked at it a little closer, huh? Thought I could trust the boy, but, you know. No, I do. Typos happen. Typos happen. Just like, you know, Jim Bob trying to spell my name. Oh. Oh, there's a stump in there yet, isn't there? There's a stump in there. There's a snake in my boots. All right, chat, hold up. Y'all get to see the stump removal beasts at work. This is the rig right here. This is actually, it works out quite well. Is that thing working then for lime real good? Looks like it's working, right? That's good. Painted to find. I should have, yeah. I should have. We'll be good. All right. Hey, Farmer Nick. Are you doing anything right now or no?
I was bringing a lime spreader up there.
Okay. When you get running on GPS, can you get, you know the information for this game?
For this game.
Like the password and the name of the game?
Yeah.
Can you get that to Rob? I guess I can do it too. I'm not going to be at a point where I'm on GPS for a while.
The Rob's Fish Pond, right?
Yes, sir. He sure is.
Does he need the mods and stuff then too?
Yeah, he'll need the mods too. Did I not see a stump in there, chat, and then now it's gone? Did I get rid of it and didn't even notice? Might be. Might be the problem. We'll just let this stand by because we're gonna need it. So Douglas, how do we get GPS working after the update? First thing I had to do was come down to my controls. Hang on. Brian?
CS just bought Stop Talking mug.
Thanks for buying the Stop Talking bug. I appreciate it. I had to reset my controls first. And then I had to scroll down all the way to here. Okay, to the actual controls. And when you reset them, it puts in a second line of all the same ones. But I just went in and deleted all those. Just deleted all those. And then it started working again. So kind of two things you have to do there, unfortunately. But yeah. Thanks for purchasing the mug. I do appreciate that. Hope you enjoy it.
There you go.
Okay, and then Rob, I'll send you the Google Drive link in just a second.
I already sent that to him.
Okay, which one did you send him though?
The one that you just sent us today.
Okay, but there's another one too.
Alright.
I didn't put everything in one folder because like anybody that already had the mods, I didn't want to have to re-download everything.
That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah. I started doing that for Sarge back in the day because his internet was so bad. I always felt bad for him to like, it's just here's all the mods because you'd have to re-download them all.
Yeah.
So Mr. Rob, you'll need both of these links. The one that Farmer Nick just sent you and the one that I'm sending you now on Twitch Whisper. You'll need both links. Plus, there'll be some stuff through the mod hub you'll have to download because anything that's in the mod hub, I don't see a point in putting that in the what's it called? In the Google Drive. You know, we'll just do it through the mod hub. So, yeah. All right, sorry, boys. I know I'm falling behind on the plowing here. Thank you, Farmer Nick, for helping out. Appreciate that.
Yeah, not a problem. We're living these whole fields, right?
Yeah. So uneven still, chat. Okay, Matt was talking about this too. We were talking to Matt about this. The smoothing tool just doesn't do what it used to.
It does not.
It's just kind of lame now, and I didn't smooth this part down here, so I'm gonna have to do more work on this. But I'll plow it first, so you guys can do what you're doing, and then yeah, hang on a minute, Dan. You'll have to do this bit I'm plowing here. Yeah, it's just not the same what it used to be, chat. Used to like the old way better. That was pretty okay. I'll take it. I'll take that. Oh yes, look at that. Good enough for me, chat. Good enough for government work, as they say, right?
Yep.
Good enough for government. Dalton, you please see your PlayStation. So, Dalton, here's the thing, man. This is a server for people that are active and in chat like all the time. So if you're wanting to join us, it is definitely possible. just be in chat and be active and be a good part of the stream. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this server's for. Now, we used to have it where you had to like come in TeamSpeak and to know us. That's still advised. But if not everybody wants to come in and talk to us in TeamSpeak, and I totally understand that. But definitely just like be a good part of chat and hang out a lot and stuff. And we'll, you know, maybe there'll be a day where I'm like, dang, we really need another person. And we'll get you in, you know. Blue Snake, do something funny and you follow. You'll follow. Sir, I am not a performer. I'm not a clown. I may look like one. How about a joke? How about a joke? Oh, he followed anyway.
Oh no.
Oh,
Jokes.
I don't have to tell my joke now. I was gonna tell you a joke, Blue Snake. I have a great joke for you. My life. Okay, there you go. Done. See? Bert's gonna get mad at me if I tell the joke I want to tell. So are you.
What one is it? The parachute one?
Ah, the parachute one's great. Not everybody gets self-deprecating humor, though.
True.
Not everybody likes the self-deprecating humor. I think it's hilarious, personally. Now I was gonna tell the part-time, or not part-time, the comedy one.
Oh, the comedian? Yeah, I would have yelled at you.
Yeah, the sit-down comedian joke, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, appreciate the follow, though, Blue Snake. Welcome in. What do you do? Summers, what? Sir? Sir? What? Excuse me? I don't know. What do you do?
I mean, you take out the giraffe's kneecap so that you get out of there.
And then the lion will eat it. And
yeah, not you.
Because, you know, the whole thing in a survival situation like that, you don't have to be the fastest. You just have to be slower than or faster than the slowest thing.
Yep.
So, yeah. That's all you gotta be. You gotta be faster than the slowest thing. That's it. We are on PC, and this is a PC-only server, yes. Yes. You get your drunk self off the merry-go-round. Oh, okay. Summers, yep. I'll allow it.
I never thought about that.
No, I didn't either. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like it. Yeah, so we run GPS. The guidance steering mod from Wopster. And because of that mod alone, plus we run Glance up there as well. So they're custom script mods that unfortunately you guys on PC, or on console I should say, just can't have. So unfortunately, but I will tell you, we do have a crossplay server that's up and running. I think there's somebody in it right now. All the information for that can be found in Discord. So if you're looking for guys to play Farm Sim with, there is a great group of guys that play on the crossplay server every single day. They play literally every single day. So if you're looking for a group of guys, they're awesome. Raider, yes, I am plowing over the road. We're plowing fields together. Absolutely. Their ma and pa were in a jam. Oh my god. Is that there now? Am I faster than the power, or the old lady in the power wheelchair? Absolutely. Yeah, I sure am. Seagull, what's going on, man? You're up there in that. Hey, you're up there. I see you up there. Howdy, Seagull. Bert was turned around. Thanks, Chuck, for helping out. Oh, man. Chipped yours out. Oh, that's right, Steven. Your console's broken, isn't it? That's right. Yep, Seagull's here. Hello, Seagull. Seagull's one of the awesome guys that plays in the crossplay server. Wow, gigantic. Mouse, mouse, what? Fast? Skeen, what's going on? How are you doing? I'm your favorite streamer, huh? Interesting. Appreciate it. First time chatter. I'm your favorite streamer, huh? All right. I mean, I'll take it. Thank you. Appreciate it. I do appreciate it, man. How you doing today? Yep, the corn has too many ears. That's right. That's a good one. I like that joke. Yep, Squirrely Dan, you're right. That's when you know you're good. Yeah. And yes, that could have been one pass. I know, but you know, trying to do like 18 things here, so 2 passes it is. Not a big deal. Yep, definitely could have been one pass, but that's okay. I really like this plow, by the way. This plow's pretty solid. I like it. Mr. Trent sent me this one. I finally downloaded the mods from Trent, chat. There's stumps. Yes, there is. There is. We'll take the wheel loader down there. You asked for the crossplay. So all the information for the crossplay server can be found in its channel in Discord. You don't need to ask for mods or anything. Basically, you just need the name of the game and the password. And all the mods are Mod Hub mods. So that's all you need is the name of the game and the password. That's it. So, but we don't post that in stream chat, but it is in the Discord. If you're wanting to join, and I know the guys are always looking for help, and they're a really good group of guys. They're awesome. I don't play in that server, but I do talk to the guys occasionally. Whenever they need a mod, basically, I'm like, all right, what'd you break now? Basically, when El Diablo messages me on Discord, I'm like, oh God, what'd they break now? I can return the leaf spray. Okay, I will in just a second. So all the information is in the Discord channel. It's in a pin post in the crossplay server Discord. So look for the crossplay server channel and go to the pin post at the top. Thank you, Bert. Bigger Spoil, we don't own that yet. That's like hella expensive, bro. That field's another $400,000 that we don't have. Yeah, we're not doing that yet, and we haven't done up. We're not going up to the forest either because we just don't have millions of dollars to landscape it. So definitely not doing that. Just saying. Give me 2 seconds here, Mickey. Finish this up real fast here. And I believe I'm done. I'm done plowing. Turn create field off as well. Just in case, chat. Wait. Never mind. It looked like it was still green for a second. Never mind. Yeah, for now, this is all we're going to do. Eventually, hopefully, we'll get up yonder, but it's too expensive. Way too expensive right now. So this lime thing's working out, huh?
Yeah, it works pretty nice.
So what do you have to do? Just get in the semi and hit empty every time?
Yeah.
It's not terrible. And then when we're done, you just take the lime that's in there and put it back in the semi, and away you go, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. We're gonna load the train with that too, chat. When it comes time to sell here in a little bit. So not bad.